What is up, team? A very good morning. Fabio here. Hope you had a great day yesterday. Today is a little bit of an interesting day because we have some big US dollar news. Hope you guys had a fantastic day yesterday. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and obviously leave a comment if you enjoy these videos. So starting off with EURUSD. EURUSD has been moving further in towards the downside pretty much since Tuesday. We've just been consolidating due to the fact that we have some big news today. Today's Thursday. So what I'm going to be waiting for, obviously, and we've now kind of pushed through this area of demand, which I highlighted yesterday. As you can see, we slowed down inside that area of demand, but the demand zone did not achieve anything. It just pushed price in towards this supply zone. So now we're just going to be looking for further downside continuation in towards our next area of demand over here. A lot of equal lows situated over here, so it does now make sense, now that we've pushed through this area of demand, that we are going to see a lower push in price action. So that is based on market structure and supply and demand, because obviously we've been creating a lower low, lower low, lower high, and now we expect this to be the lower high and to push price further in towards that area of demand. Again, today is news, so anything could happen, right? So keep that in mind, that we have to be looking and we have to be very careful, because what price could potentially do is like skyrocket up, moving towards this supply zone, which is fresh, and we have a lot of liquidity built up below it, or even in towards this higher zone. So if we do move in towards there, look for shorts from there. Otherwise, just follow the overall current order flow, and we will be looking for further downside. So that's what I'm currently looking for, guys, further downside. As long as this high over here is respected, just look for further shorts in towards the lows. Going in towards 15, we have some very nice price action here on EURUSD, because we can clearly see how the overall supply chain has been holding. Again, buy for the sell, tap in, move back out. Then again, this morning, we pretty much had this entire buy for the sell, move back in and move back out again. So looking for further downside, a new lower low to be created. Yeah, some very clean price action here on EURUSD, and obviously we're looking for this demand zone to get hit. But if we do move up, then we'll look for shorts from this supply or this supply. Now going in towards the dollar index, obviously we've been moving up higher since that area of demand over here. It's now expecting us to hit 105 very, very soon, in line with the overall market structure. So that is your the dollar index, excuse me. Not expecting much more, or not much more that I have to explain. I think it looks very clean and clear what the objective is. Again, we have news today, so let's see. But for now, it does look good to push up higher. If we do push down lower, just kind of check these refined areas of demand over here, from where you could potentially look for a new long. So that is the dollar index. Now moving on, and again, you see over here still fresh demand. We refine it a little bit, and inside here we also have a fresh area of demand. So those are the demand zones that you have to be looking for if we do see a further dump. Now going in towards Aussie dollar. So Aussie dollar over here pushing down lower. I do expect this area of demand to get hit. If there was really a lot of demand inside of it, we should have already pushed up higher. So looking for further downside from Aussie dollar. Obviously we have a fresh area of demand over here, so that is going to be, I'm not using my mouse today, but that is going to be my target for Aussie dollar. Let's say we do push up higher, then we still have fresh supply over here, and also kind of at the extreme we have still an imbalanced candle over here. So then I'll just be looking to see how we react to there, but for now looking for further downside, if I'm just very honest, purely based from a technical perspective. That is Aussie dollar, and also in line with the daily time frame as well. So yeah, let's see what happens on Aussie dollar today. Moving on in towards pound dollar. So GBPUSD. GBPUSD moving down lower, 4-hour time frame over here, since we tapped in towards that supply. Obviously very similar to euro dollar, also looking for a further downside push, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, let's see what happens once we break this low. Then I'll see, okay, this is supply, and then maybe we can look for a further short, something like that. Going in towards the 15, remember what I mentioned yesterday, we had a lot of liquidity resting above these highs over here. We pretty much took out all that liquidity and then pushed down lower. So some good analysis yesterday, since this morning, reacting to this supply zone over here. For the rest, as we can see, it's just kind of been chopping around, to be honest. Like, it's very rangy and consolidative, because the overall market is just waiting for the news to be published. So that's why it could also just start pushing back up again. Just keep that in mind. But overall, it should continue down lower, in my personal opinion. As again, as I've been mentioning for quite some time, there's no real fresh area of demand over here to cause, let's say, a full-blown reversal in towards the upside. So going in towards NZDUSD next. NZDUSD has been moving down lower, as expected and explained in yesterday's live session, or in yesterday's market outlook as well. Yeah, you guys know the drill. The daily should push down lower, and it is pushing down lower. What can I say? It moved down from this area of supply. As we can see, we tap back in and move back down lower again, going in towards the 15. You can then clearly see once we broke structure in towards the downside and had a BOS down below over here, we then pulled back in towards this supply zone. Very nice, and then moved down lower. So some clean price action from NZDUSD that you could have capitalized on based on what we mentioned yesterday. Now moving on in towards our last pair, which is gold. So let me just refresh. So gold over here moved up higher. I was kind of looking for us to, because yesterday we were trading over here kind of like in this consolidation range, to take out the lows and then push up, but decided to kind of like go about us. Overall, looking at the 4-hour time frame, it's just following overall 4-hour order flow. So again, this was your demand zone. Now again, this morning, what happened? Remember, first we were in this one, then again, pull back, push up, we move back in towards that area of demand, and we push back up again. I'm not a big fan of gold, to be honest, but yeah, we kind of are slowing down since that we pushed in towards this supply zone over here. So we're kind of fighting now, as you can see, because we're not really pushing above this wick over here with momentum. We're kind of more grabbing liquidity. And this sub for the buy isn't really achieving anything. So what could happen is that we just start pushing down lower again and just take out the built up liquidity beneath these lows. That is potential for today. So let's see what happens with the news. If we do push down lower, then there might be some long opportunity here from the lows. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Wish you all a fantastic day, and we will speak inside Discord. Thanks.